Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I am in a different spot in my room than I normally am in. Kind of like it back here though. This is one of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube, and that is Shop My Stashes. Now, this is going to be my first Shop My Stash video. I'm gonna see if you guys like these kind of videos. We're gonna see how this video does on my channel, and if it doesn't do too well, I ain't gonna do it no more. I knew in 2021 I wanted to filter through my stash more, and I wanted to do Shop My Stashes. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna show you guys what's currently in my Shop My Stash, and then we're gonna shop my stash together. I'm gonna do is show you guys like the bulk of my stuff in my Shop My Stash. Then I'm gonna show you guys the palettes I decided to use this go around. But this might be a little long video, but I'm gonna try to like cut out some stuff. So down here, this is where I just keep like the mini face palettes and my multi-purpose kind of highlighters. So I have these three highlighters from Fenty Beauty. This is the, what is this called? The Diamond Bomb highlighters. I love these. So this is what's in here. I have just these three. I think I'm going to take these out, or no, honestly I might keep these in here. Next we have these little face palettes in here. So I have this one from Pure, which I'm very obsessed with. I use every single thing in here. I even bought a backup because I love this face palette so much. Oh, do I want to take this out? Oh, I like this because it's an all-in-one. We're gonna sit that to the side for a second. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize this was gonna be so hard, but it is so hard. So then I have these two little palettes from COSMETIC. I love these. I get a lot of questions about what blush I'm wearing, and 9 times out of 10 it's either the MAC Burnt Pepper blush or this blush right here. This is the blush trio, but this is the deepest one. I think I might keep this in here as well. And then we have the deep complexion trio, which I also love. I just love that there's like a brightening shade and like a setting type of shade to like clean up the contour, and then a contour type shade. So I also might keep this in here. But I also have this S'more palette from Glamlight. I am going to take this one out just because I have gotten enough use out of this. I also have this Beauty Bakery brownie bar, which I truly have not touched this whole month, which if I haven't touched it now, I don't know if I'm going to touch it in February, but I do really like this highlighter and I love these shades. I've just been really reaching for these three, so I don't know, but this is a maybe. For powders, for like pressed powders, I have this one from Nabla and I love this. This is so good. This is the smoothing pressed powder in the shade Dark. This is the deepest shade of this, so I do love using this for setting under my eyes. And then I also have this Rimmel London Stay Matte powder. I'm gonna hit pan on this, and this is low-key gonna be in like my project pan for this year, so this is definitely staying. I only have one single highlighter in here, and this one is from Beauty Bay. This is in the shade Trophy. I think I am going to pull another highlighter because I've gotten a lot of use out of this one, even though it doesn't really look like it. So I want to try to play around with something else. So I have a couple of single blushes in here. This one is from Lime Crime. I have not used this yet, so this one needs to stay in here. I haven't tried any of Lime Crime's blushes, and I have 3, so this definitely needs to stay in my Shop My Stash. If you guys haven't tried the putty blushes, I have a review on my channel. Definitely go and check it out. I love this blush. It is so good, and if you love the putty primers, you'll love the putty blushes from e.l.f. Then I have this blush right here from Colourpop. This is in the shade Cheerio, and I really love this one. This is my favorite Super Shock Cheek as of now. This Beauty Bay blush in the shade Cosmo, I will go ahead and put back into my collection. Fenty bronzer, Mocha Mami. I think I'm going to put this back and use another bronzer. I have my Showmance bronzer and contour from Morphe. I think I might keep this one. No, I think I might switch this out with another bronzer. This is in here. This is my Morphe Supreme bronzer in there. Y'all know that's not going nowhere, period. Here I have primers, powders, and like a couple of loose highlighters. So for powders, I have this one in here from One Size. Definitely gonna keep this in here because I want to get more use out of this powder because it is fairly new to my collection. I do need a deep powder to like clean up the contour and things like that. So I only have like 2 in my collection, and it's either from Fenty or Laura Mercier. And this Laura Mercier translucent medium deep is fairly new to my collection, so I am gonna go ahead and keep this one in here. My Fenty Beauty honey powder, I love this, but I think I'm going to pull another powder just for the time being. Maybe I'll bring this back in like March, who knows, but I'm gonna pull another powder. So I have a lot of primers in here that I really wanted to like get use out of, and I went on like a buying primer type of streak. And then I just realized there's still some primers I haven't touched in my primer drawer. So I am going to go and pull some of those. But I have these e.l.f. Putty primers, all 3. The Luminous, Matte, and the Poreless. I think I'm going to put these back because I know where they are. I know where to find them. And I use them too much. I have the Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Primer. I need to use this some more to see how I feel about it. I really want to try the other 2 Fenty primers, but I got this for like $6 during Boxy pop-up, so that's why I'm able to try this. I still don't know how I feel about it, but I eventually want to buy a bigger size of one of the Fenty primers because I hear a lot of good things about them. I just think I need to do a little bit more research on the primers, but I think I'm going to keep this one in here to really get a feel for this primer. Then I have the Touch in Sol No Problem, right? I said that so wrong. The Touch in Sol No Problem Primer. I have been loving this primer. It is so good. It's probably about to be like one of my favorite primers, so I'm definitely going to keep this in here for February. This primer right here, this is from BH Cosmetics, and it's almost done, so I do want to keep this primer in here just to kind of finish this up, kind of like a project pan, I guess, type of thing, but I do want to empty this out. Then I have these 2 loose highlighters, one from Artist Couture and the other one from Jaclyn Cosmetics. Oh my gosh, I could not think of the name. I think I'm gonna put these to the side because I don't really own many loose highlighters, and because of that I do want to just use the ones that I have. I do have the Morphe Lash Primer. This right here I don't love. It is blue, so you have to use a lot of mascara to try to cover up the blue, but I spent my money on this. I want to try to use it up, even though I forget to use this all the time. You guys are probably going to love this part, but I have my foundations and concealers and eyeliners. I have this eyeliner from the crayon case. I'm going to put this one back. I have this eyeliner from One Size. I think I'm going to keep that in here because I love it. And then I have this Milk Long Wear Gel eyeliner, which I haven't even touched, so I'm just going to put this one back. So for foundation, I have the Huda foundation. This is my go-to full coverage foundation, so this is staying. This is not going anywhere. Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation. I'm almost done with this, you guys, so I do want to keep this in here to kind of finish it up. And then I also have this Too Faced Born This Way matte foundation, which I have been loving, but I am going to switch this out for something else. And then I also have the Huda Stick Foundation. I want to keep this in here because I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Honestly, you guys, I'm not the biggest fan of this. I have the shades Dark 158W and Dark 180N. I think I know a way to like make this work and get use out of this, so I do want to keep this in and finish it up. I also have this Crayon Case Highlighter Concealer. This is in the shade 15. I do like this a lot. It is not completely full coverage, but it is a really good concealer. I'm wearing it today. I also have my Hydrating Illuminator, which I'm going to keep in here because this is the only hydrating illuminator I have, so I do want to keep that in here. I also have these 2 concealers. I have my NARS Soft Matte Concealer, which I love, and then I also have my Too Faced Born This Way Concealer. I think I am going to switch out the Too Faced Concealer for another one, but I am going to keep this matte one because I don't have any other concealer like this in my collection. I have my MAC Paint Pot Eye Primer. Oh, as much as I don't want to... No, I want to keep this in here because I love it. But I am going to probably add another eye primer to this. My Morphe Mascara, I think I might switch this out even though I don't really want to, but I think I will. And then I also, no, actually I lied. I want the Morphe mascara, but I'm going to add another mascara to this. Then I just have this matte concealer, which I use to clean up my brows. This is just not going anywhere. Lastly, for in these drawers, I have my Fenty matchsticks. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just take the contour one out, because I don't need all of these in here, and I'm going to put the other ones back. And then up here, I just have my go-to brow products. I mean, this doesn't change out because this is literally all the brow products that I have. So this is staying here. I also have this in my stash. I don't use any other liners, and all my backups of shades are in the drawer put away. I had to fix my camera settings. I don't know what was going on with my camera, but it was tripping. So in this drawer, I decided that I just wanted to filter through my Lunar Beauty palettes, my Kylie palettes, and this Viseart palette right here. That's kind of what I've been doing, is just like taking certain brands, I guess, and having them at the top. The only thing we're not going to shop together is the palettes, but I think at the end of February we will definitely change out these palettes, filter through some new ones. So I do want to just show you guys what I have in here, just so you guys can, you know, get a feel. You know, Lunar Beauty, it is Manny MUA's brand. I love his palettes. Truly, you guys, they are so good. This one's fairly new to the collection, which I haven't even got to play with. See, like, that's the thing, like, I haven't gotten to play with some of these palettes yet. Kylie Grinch palette, we all know how this one went. We have the Nabla palette in here, you know. So these palettes I just really want to get some use out of, you know. This is the Kylie X Kendall palette. I haven't even used yet, so that's why this is up here. Also have the Kylie, what is this, the Leopard collection? Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this palette so much. It is so pretty and such a gorgeous everyday palette. And I got this in my BoxyCharm for December, you guys, or BoxyCharm Premium, one of them. I've been obsessed with this palette. And it is like so good. The hype is so real. Is it worth $80? No, absolutely not, but the hype is so real. In this drawer right here, it's kind of hard to see, but I have all of my Huda palettes. Ooh, can you guys see? Probably can't. But I have all of my Huda palettes in here, so I just wanted to keep all the Huda palettes that I owned in here. And I only own 4. I really want the Naughty palette, you guys. I also have all of my Norvina palettes in here, which I have been loving. I am so obsessed with these palettes, you guys. They are so good. And truly, some of my favorite palettes. Like, I'm really happy with the palettes I chose for January, because I have truly been loving them and falling in love with them all over again. Also put the I Heart Revolution Disney collection in here. So I have all 3 princess palette books in here, which, oh my gosh, you guys, the Tiana one gets me every time I open it. I'm just like, you are so gorgeous, and I love it. Then we have the Beauty and the Beast one. This one's Belle's book, which I love as well. And then we have Cinderella's book. So this is Cinderella's. Third drawer of my vanity is all of my Colourpop palettes. So I have all my 9-pan palettes that I wanted to filter through, and then all my 12-pan palettes as well. And then these 2 palettes, the Cloud Spun palette, it's in here, but I'm going to be doing a review on this soon. So definitely stay tuned for a review on this palette with the collection editions that Colourpop just came out with. And then I feel like they're going to come out with a collection, a whole collection for On Cloud Blue. By the way, you guys, I got a replacement. You guys remember what happened in my huge Colourpop haul? That thing, it's shattered, got all on my new carpet. It just wasn't pretty, but I'm excited. I haven't played with this because I really want first impressions to be, you know, real. So yeah, so I just have some of my favorite, well, current favorite Colourpop palettes in here. This one is my favorite palette. This is the Colourpop X Becky G palette. This was Colourpop's first all matte palette, and it is probably one of my most used Colourpop palettes, but I just have that in here. I have Bye Bye Birdie in here. I have the At For Sight palette in here, which I need to play with. All that palette in here. This was their Valentine's Day collection last year. I cannot wait to see what they come out this year. The Cardboard palettes. I do have the Wine and Only in here because I'm obsessed. One thing that I think I will filter out, which is why I want to show you guys this, is, oh my gosh, is this like messy? No, it's not that messy. Okay, is my setting spray. So I have the Pretty Fresh setting spray from Colourpop. This is staying because I am almost done, so this gotta stay. This setting spray from BH, it's like right here, but I think I'm going to switch this out for another mattifying setting spray. This dewy setting spray from Morphe, which I think I'm also gonna switch out. Then I also have like this face mist from Dominique Cosmetics, which I love. I love having a face mist because I need something that's going to help set the powder, so I am going to keep this one in here because I don't have too many face mists. Something that I'm going to just keep in here because I have so many is lips. This MAC lipstick in the shade Sexy. I think I might put this back. I had enough of that. I'm going to put this stuff away that I took out of my stash. I want to use a concealer I haven't used in a while. Maybe I need to revisit this Colourpop No Filter concealer in here. Let's find a new eye primer to add with that paint pot. Let's go ahead and do the Morphe Translucent Primer. I guess for blush, maybe I'm gonna pull out the e.l.f. Always Fiery blush. I haven't really gotten much use out of this, so I'm gonna pull that. And then, what else? Since I put back this, the Morphe Bronzer, I think I want to pull out this Beauty Bay Button Shade contour. For cream contour, I think I want to use the Soul Body Bronzing Balm. This smells so good, and I haven't really gotten as much use out of this as I want to. This is what it looks like, so I think I'm gonna put this in my stash. I don't know, do I want to pull? Well, I feel like I might use this a lot for like summertime. Oh, but I haven't used this yet. So I think I am gonna pull this, this Dominique Cosmetics Skin Glazing Highlighter in the shade Copper Light. Gonna add that in there. And I guess I'll also add this KKW highlighter as well in the shade Glitz and Glam. If you guys want to see my entire highlighter collection, I do have a video on every highlighter in this drawer. But yeah, so I think I'm going to pull this one as well. Ooh, okay, also like liquid and cream blush. I do want to put this Rare Beauty Nearly Berry blush in my stash. Also want to pull one of these Fenty blushes. So I think, so this one is Summertime Wine. Okay, I don't know about that one. Daiquiri Dip. This is so different. I might pull this for like a little bit of like something different, a little bit of spice, you know? So I think I'm gonna pull that. I think I want one of these NARS blushes. I think I might pull this one because I don't have a berry toned blush in my stash for February. So I think I'm going to pull this one. This is in the shade Aroused. Okay, so for primer, let's see. Primer. I haven't tried this e.l.f. Puff Puff Primer. I think I might try this. I haven't tried this one out yet. And then one more. I need a matte primer because I need to... Do I need a matte primer? Maybe I do. It's been really dry outside, so I need something that's kind of like hydrating. I do want like a jelly type primer, so I think I'm also gonna put the new e.l.f. Mint Melt in mustache. I'm not really sure how people do that when they do like shop my stashes, how they get their camera to be like a bird's eye view. My camera is on a tripod ring light type thing, so it only goes this far down, so it's kind of like hard to really see in here. Like even if I bring it closer, it'll be hard for you guys to see. So I'm just, bear with me you guys, I will figure it out for the next time. I'm gonna pull the Rare Beauty one. I haven't used this one in a while. I'm in the shade 460W, so I'm gonna put that in here. I also am going to pull the Uma Beauty foundation because I haven't used this one in a while as well. I'm also going to pull another lip liner. So, do I want MAC Chestnuts? I want like a lighter, a non-brown lip liner to pull. Have I used? I think I might pull this one. It's not like a brown, but it's kind of like a nude. So I'm going to pull this one and add this over there. This one is from Beauty Vault. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm. I do want to pull a face milk that I focus on. One I haven't really tried out by itself is strawberry. So I think I might pull this strawberry face milk. So I did just put everything back into my organizers. I just realized I need another setting powder. So I am going to go and pull one of those to add into this. And then I will close out this video. So I ended up pulling this setting powder from Milk. I love this setting powder. It is so good, but I just haven't picked it up in a while. So this is in the shade Translucent Medium. So this is going to go in here. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely let me know if you guys love Shop My Stashes. This was my first time doing a Shop My Stash. Not too sure how this turned out. I won't know until I start editing. But definitely let me know in the comments down below if you guys love these. If you guys want me to continue to do more. If not, I'll just shop my stash in private. Yeah, so I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.